Our third story out front, bullied to death. A Connecticut teenager took his own life last week after his first day of school, and now it looks like he had been suffering from years of bullying. According to friends of 15-year-old Bart Palos, whose family immigrated to this country from Poland, Bart was teased because he was 6'3" and had an accent. But his internal struggles only came to light after he took his life. Rosa Flores is out front.
The friendship between Bart Palos and Lisa Johnson's son Izzy was a mother's dream.
They just were instant friends. They really clicked.
They'd hang out and post videos like these on YouTube. Two quirky kids, one great friendship.
That's also why he and Izzy click so well.
Palos moved to the U.S. from Poland, grew up to be a 15-year-old standing 6'3" who Johnson says was targeted by bullies.
Why was he bullied? Well, I mean, he's really tall. He had an accent. He was just one of these kids that was slightly awkward.
Palos committed suicide after the first day of his sophomore year at Greenwich High School in Greenwich, Connecticut. Local police say a preliminary investigation shows he used a family shotgun that was stored in a locked cabinet.
But the worst thing was, how are we going to tell Izzy? My husband just put his arms around him, and I just held his hand, and I said, Izzy, I'm so sorry. But Bart just killed himself, and it was like, same thing, like, this can't be possible.
The Greenwich School District is investigating and tells CNN any indications that a student is experiencing significant mental health distress is addressed at the school level by personnel trained to recognize and respond to these concerns. But his sister, Beata Palos, paints a different picture. In an interview with the Connecticut Post, she says, it pretty much was, say you're sorry, and that's it. I honestly do not think the school addressed the bullying. It could have saved him if they did. Family and friends say he never showed signs of trouble. But after his death, investigators revealed to the family posts on Google Plus that show otherwise. In July, he made reference to being bullied for 10 years and wrote, I have chosen to go with 3 people's advice and kill myself. I just wish it was faster.
Truly one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. I never once heard him say anything bad about anybody else. He was just like a really kind-hearted person.
Now a group of his classmates want to use social media to provide peer-to-peer support anonymously.
Some people just can't reach out to adults themselves, but they can reach out to a fellow student who wants to help out.
It's an effort to make sure every student can find someone to talk to. Pain and guilt in this town, a community left asking, could we have done more? For Out Front, Rosa Flores, Greenwich, Connecticut.